Hey guys, Joshua here, and welcome back to YouTube. And this time I have the face cam up. So for today's video, I'm gonna be reacting to two videos here, so you can see. This first video is called "The Girl That Died While Playing Roblox," and I don't know how to get to the description. Yeah, this girl died, and this one's a short, and this one is in this video is called "Roblox Might Be Banning You Next." And it's 2016, so the first one we're gonna react to this. So yeah, here we go.
The girl that died while playing Roblox. Although make sure to like and subscribe if you never want to be hacked on Roblox, or Tubers93 will hack you tomorrow. So this Roblox user is known as 4N1, and she had an extremely abusive relationship with her mother, and apparently she got beat up so bad she decided to kill her mother, but failed. And since she failed, 4N1's mom decided to lock all of the doors and set the house on fire, and that is how she sadly passed away. The story of the girl that...
Whoa, what the heck? I gotta listen to that again because that's a sad story. Whoa.
The story of the girl that died while playing Roblox. Although make sure to like and subscribe if you never want to be hacked on Roblox, or Tubers93 will hack you tomorrow. So this Roblox user is known as 4N1, and she had an extremely abusive relationship with her mother, and apparently she got beat up so bad she decided to kill her mother, but failed. And since she failed, 4N1's mom decided to lock all of the doors and set the house on fire, and that is how she sadly passed away. The story...
Whoa, wow. Wow, that was dark. Holy heck. That was dark. Okay, I do not want to listen to this again because that was horrible. That was horrible. Wow. Okay, I'm checking the comments for this one. That's not right. Real story. Was a happy girl with her mother and her dog. She was always playing Roblox, but when she did something bad, her mother would beat her badly one day. And her mother got so mad that she killed the dog and forced to eat the dog raw. What? Ew. And then the next day, locked all the doors and burned down her house with her and her mom inside. Oh my God. My God. What? Actually, her mom would ask a stranger questions one day and drop a plane and got a punishment of eating her own dogs. She was so sad and mad later. She thought her mom and her mom set the house on fire. That's not only sad, that's terrifying. Okay, I do not want to know more. I do not want to know more. That was just sad. That's just sad and that was a creepy story. So let's try another story. So this story is called. Oh well, I just read the title. So let me move the camera back this way. Whew, that was brutal. Holy moly.
You might get banned on Roblox. And not just you, but so many other people out there can just get banned for Roblox anytime. So basically, these past few days Roblox suddenly started banning people out of nowhere. And literally, like they did nothing wrong but still got banned. And the worst part is, some of these people didn't even get a reason for why they got banned.
Wait.
The worst part is, some of these people didn't even get a reason for why.
We ban your account because of repeated or serious rule breaking. Reason other. Moderator, your account has been moderated for safety violation of Roblox community standards.
They got banned. Like they weren't even told what they did wrong. And so many people are getting banned so suddenly out of nowhere. You never know who can't get banned next. Like it can even be you. And not just you. It can be me too. Now, the reason of why this is happening is very frustrating, to be honest. Roblox uses AI to run their moderation, and apparently the AI just started randomly banning people without any reason and created this huge mess. People are losing their accounts which are years old, and they aren't even getting a refund for the amount of money they spent on that account. In fact, some people didn't even play Roblox before this happened. They just joined after a while and saw that they got banned without any reason. The weird thing is, people are also getting called other usernames. Like Roblox couldn't even get their usernames correct. Here's an example of what I mean.
What is happening? Why am I getting called another username and my band keeps switching? I'm so confused on what's going on. I'm like 100% sure I got false banned. Can you check my account and reinstate it or give it a permanent ban? Oh yeah. I did saw this on Twitter actually. I did.
This is very messed up for a huge platform like Roblox with millions of players. Now here's the worst part. Roblox is not even doing anything about it. So many people are contacting Roblox support to get their accounts back. But Roblox is not even properly replying to them. People are not even getting their accounts back yet. I mean, we always knew Roblox had a bad moderation and bans people for the dumbest things and all. But this is way lot crazier. This time they are banning people without even telling them a reason. Well, I don't really have much more to say about this. I just hope all these people get their accounts back and hopefully no one gets banned anymore for no reason. Make sure to follow me on Roblox and join my Roblox role. All links are in the description. As always, have an amazing day or night and stay tuned for the next one.
Wow. Oh well, actually, I might just check Twitter. Oh well, not. Oh well, I did send my friend like another video. So there's a video called Roblox and Discord users are screwed now. Yeah. So
Roblox just got banned. This time, Roblox was apparently banned in Algeria after users weren't allowed to access the platform. And with the entire chat also getting banned in all Middle Eastern countries, more countries might ban Roblox next. These are my recent subscribers. Subscribe to me next, and so Roblox just got...
Okay, the next one is... Oh yeah, here's another one I want to show you guys.
Love Roblox? Earn Roblox digital gift cards with Microsoft Reward.
David Baszucki was on the news for seemingly a good thing, and it completely backfired, with people getting mad at him and also highlighting bad news stories that came out recently. A bunch.
Whoa, hold on. Wait, what?
David Baszucki.
Hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Baszucki was on the news for seemingly a good thing, and it completely backfired, with people getting mad at him and also highlighting bad news stories that came out recently. A bunch of small Roblox updates have came out that people are really mad at, like just visual changes, as well as like Roblox completely disabling, I guess, the Microsoft Store version, but I'll talk about that in a second, and just a bunch more stuff, okay? So make sure to hit the subscribe button, okay? Like the video, and let's talk about the first story, which just happens to be all the small little visual updates and things that have been happening with Roblox that people are not happy with at all. With the first one being something that I can't tell if this is like a bug or not, but I've gotten a lot of tweets about it, like at least 3 or 4 in the past 24 hours, basically talking about how the Roblox play button, the iconic play button that we all know, is no longer a play button. It's a join button. So here's just one tweet that I saw that says, "Yo guys, I found out that Roblox has removed the play symbol from the play button and replaced it with text that now says join," with a screenshot showing off that it just says join now. Now I'm going to check myself to see if I have this update, because it doesn't seem to be a thing on PC. This seems to only be a mobile update for some reason. Now when I go on my personal mobile app, it shows the play button still, so maybe this is just a bug for some people, but I got like 6 or so tweets over the past couple days about this, so I might as well talk about it. Tell me in the comments if you have this update. I feel like the reason this might show up is because people are maybe joining friends, or they have a friend that is currently playing the game, so it maybe says join because of that. Not really sure. Tell me in the comments if you know more about the situation, but I've seen a lot of people complaining because they think that Roblox removed the play button, and that could still be the case, but I personally don't have that update on either of my mobile devices, and I don't have it on PC either. So it's either just a bug or it's something that Roblox is rolling out over time. We'll see. We'll see in the future. Regardless, super tiny update that nobody really is going to care about in a week. And now we'll move on to another update that kind of fits the same bill, and then we'll move on to another update that also fits into the same thing. Okay, so basically I saw this tweet that got 1,000 likes. Very popular tweet that says, "New loading screen on the Roblox Mac app. Before versus after." Showing off 2 screenshots where before, if you launched up Roblox on a Mac, it would have like this cool like see-through window that you could like drag around. Very small visual update. And now Roblox has pushed out a small visual update to Mac versions of Roblox, where it now looks like this, where it's just like pure black and it has the white logo with no gradient. It's basically devoid of color. And a lot of people have been very mad at this, surprisingly. What were they thinking? Even worse, it is forced to always be on top, which is another thing people are complaining about, because apparently when you launch up Roblox, if you get this little pop-up when Roblox updates, it will apparently be stuck on your screen and you cannot overwrite it with other windows until it's done updating, which is so annoying. So you can't update Roblox in the background. So if you're doing something, it'll literally just block your screen. Now, I'm gonna have a controversial opinion on this, and it's that I don't think Roblox meant for the background to be pitch black. I think it was supposed to have like a cool effect like the previous Roblox updating thing, but I think it just glitched, so that's why it's pure black. But maybe I'm wrong. I guess we'll see what happens in the future, but so many people are complaining about this. Like hundreds of thousands of people think it's ugly and gross, and that's what's going on with that. And now you move on to another update that happened on Roblox that is also pretty dang tiny, but basically I saw this tweet that currently has 500 likes. It's probably gonna have a little bit more by the time my video comes out, because people are very mad at this when I don't know if they should be. Roblox has just now fully killed the Microsoft Store version of Roblox. You can no longer run alt accounts without crashes. This platform is terrible, with a screenshot showing off that yes, if you launch up Roblox on the Microsoft Store version, it now says that this version of the Roblox app is no longer supported. Please launch the latest version of the Roblox app with a exit and a launch button. Now I'm not really sure what happens if you click the launch button. I've heard that it kind of just relaunches the same app and it works for some reason, but I also imagine it maybe takes you to the Roblox website. Not really sure. If you have this glitch, tell me in the comments. I don't. But regardless, going into the comments, you can see a lot of people either complaining about this update and saying that it sucks, because the main thing is that people used to use this Roblox Microsoft Store app to run alt accounts, because you can't run 2 versions of Roblox at the same time, and the Microsoft Store version has always counted as like a separate version of Roblox, so people were able to run 2 different accounts on their computer at the same time with this app. And now that it's being shut down, it's seeming like you might not be able to anymore, which has a lot of people super duper mad. Now I am going to be honest, I did talk about how Roblox did release a brand new version of the Roblox Microsoft Store app that is on like the Xbox Store, and that is kind of what's replacing the Microsoft Store version of Roblox. So I'm not really sure if these people don't know that you can just go and get the Xbox version of Roblox on their computer. But regardless, people are mad. And if you do have this glitch, I would recommend you just get the Xbox version of Roblox. I think it's the same exact thing. It just runs a lot better. Because that's another complaint I saw in the comments of this post, was people saying that the Microsoft Store version was laggy anyways or whatever. So yeah, either way, if you get this glitch or this thing on your screen, it is true Roblox is discontinuing the Microsoft Store version of Roblox, but they have replaced it with something else. You know what I mean? I don't think this is like a dire situation, but regardless, people are mad, and we can now move on to the next story, which is not a Roblox update, but is something that I think is pretty dang good, because RoPro is, I think, the biggest Roblox extension ever right now, and they have a bunch of like unique features with their extension, with one of them being that you can link your Discord account directly to your Roblox account. So if you have RoPro, you can see other people with RoPro that have linked their Discord account to their Roblox account just right on their profile. Now, this is a pretty cool feature on the surface, but obviously with everything that's been coming out about Roblox over the past while, RoPro has actually decided to disable this feature because of, you know, the safety issues it might be risking. Due to concerns regarding online safety, I've made the decision to temporarily disable RoPro's Discord linking widget on profiles. RoPro's Discord integration will be returning in RoPro v2.0 for users who have verified their age through Roblox, which I think is a good idea. Because how the system worked before is you could just have your Discord on your Roblox profile through this extension, which obviously opens a lot of doors for people to link their profile when they are bad actors and whatnot. But now, obviously, in the next version of RoPro, as I said here, it'll only be available to people that verified their age. Now, I don't know if there's an age requirement. I'm guessing it's going to be 13 plus because that's Discord's requirement for making an account. And if you are under that, you shouldn't have a Discord account in the first place. But yeah, regardless, good idea on RoPro. I think they did a very good thing here, and a lot of people are very, very happy with RoPro. Good stuff. And we can now move on to the next story, which is not good stuff from Roblox and the news, and just, it's bad, okay? Because over the past week or so, we've been seeing Roblox, or the CEO of Roblox, Dave Baszucki, do a lot more news coverage of the platform, I guess. And it seems like it's not slowing down anytime soon, because David Baszucki tried making a positive tweet about how he was on the news for a positive reason as of yesterday, and it is completely backfired. Because after this positive news story came out of David Baszucki and he tweeted about it, a lot of people started highlighting the negative stories that have also came out in the past couple of days, and I'm going to talk about all that in a second, but let's talk about Dave Baszucki's positive news story first. Because he said, lots of good conversation around the world about the future of online safety. Proud of our engagement in countries like Australia, Roblox is dynamically configurable by state and country in accordance with local regulations, with a link to a newsroom post from the government of Australia, I believe. Now, going to this post, it's kind of just a news story about Roblox committing to world-leading online safety features and standards for their platform. You can see the top paragraph says, popular online gaming platform has committed to introduce a new suite of safety measures following concerns raised by Australia's e-safety commissioner about risks on the platform and its compliance with Australia's industry codes and standards. So yeah, I had to blur something out because obviously it's words that I don't know if I'm allowed to put on YouTube. But yeah, regardless, there's this whole news story post from the Australian e-safety government or whatever talking about Roblox in a more positive light. But you can already tell the comments on David's posts on Twitter are absolutely ripping him apart, and they're also highlighting a lot of other news stories that have came out in the past couple days that are not positive about Roblox, with the next one being about something called Code Ninjas. Apparently it's like this website that you can use to learn coding. I think it's used in like schools and whatnot to learn computer science and stuff like that, and software engineering. Seems like a cool website, but it seems like they are actually not offering Roblox related activities anymore because of lawsuits and just the online discourse around Roblox. As you can see from this news story, it says Code Ninjas Fargo pausing Roblox related activities amid lawsuits. Now, this was posted literally a couple days ago. It says the owner of Code Ninjas in Fargo tells Valley News their Roblox summer camp is their best-selling program, but despite this, Code Ninjas sent a letter to families saying that they are pausing all Roblox related activities, which is so interesting. So yeah, I guess what this is it's a paid course on learning coding, and they offer Roblox as one of the things that you can learn, and they are no longer doing it. What the heck, bro? Here's a little editor's note as well, is that this Code Ninjas thing, I never knew what it was, but apparently it's like this worldwide like summer boot camp for learning coding. That's all around the world. Like they have physical locations. It's like a actual like thing that people go to. And the fact that they're not offering Roblox services anymore, despite that being like their biggest seller, I guess, is pretty crazy, man. So yeah, that's what's going on with that. Very, very interesting stuff. And it seems like more and more companies and things are not really wanting to work with Roblox. Roblox in any way, shape, or form. Even though this Code Ninjas like thing wasn't working directly with Roblox, they don't want to have any sort of connection with them, which is just, it's crazy. But now we can move on to another news story that is very interesting because it's not the typical news story slash lawsuit you'll see about Roblox, because it says mother sues developers of video games Roblox, Fortnite, and Minecraft. Don't know why Minecraft is included in here, because if we actually read it, it says this: an 83-page lawsuit was filed this week in the U.S. District Court, and the legal documents claim makers of games added features they knew would be addictive without implementing safety features. Interesting. But if we read more into this, it says the lawsuit also claims that these games have caused diminished social interactions, lack interest in other hobbies, and other withdrawal symptoms such as rage, anger, and physical outbursts. Wow, okay. And then it says any attempt to remove the child from their games is met with severe withdrawal symptoms, including anger and refusal to maintain proper hygiene or sleep. So basically, what this person is claiming is that Roblox, Fortnite, and Minecraft are all too addictive, which is an interesting topic, because that's usually not what we see in these Roblox lawsuits. It's usually stuff that's really, really bad. But this lawsuit is kind of crazy in my opinion, because it says at the bottom here that the lawsuit seeks monetary relief and claims the plaintiff has suffered and continues to suffer injuries and damages exceeding $75,000. Now guys, maybe I'm crazy here, but I can't believe people are suing over this. I mean, maybe I'm wrong here, but just looking at the news story that talks about this, they're seemingly just suing Roblox, Fortnite, and Minecraft because they're too addictive, I guess. Which I don't know, like, can you actually sue companies for that? Like, I guess it would make sense if they were suing, I don't know, like a game with loot boxes or something that was kind of like that. But I mean, Minecraft is lumped into this lawsuit too, and like they don't have loot boxes, they're not like made to be addictive, it's just a good game, I guess. I don't know, but I don't know, maybe I'm wrong here. Tell me what you guys think. Do you think Roblox deserves this lawsuit? I don't know. I mean, I'm personally just curious as to what will happen. I mean, at least from what I'm reading on the news story, I mean, maybe there's more to it. It is an 83-page lawsuit. Maybe I'm missing a lot of stuff here. Now, aside from those news stories and lawsuits, there has been a couple other ones that have popped up, but I'm not going to mention them in this video because they are a lot more serious and they are a lot more heartbreaking. I mean, it's things that I usually don't talk about on this channel, but you know, it has to do with Roblox and Discord both being sued by a family. Yeah, I don't know. Roblox has just been getting a lot of news coverage in a very negative light, and despite David Baszucki trying to post something positive today, it has completely and utterly backfired, with a lot more attention being brought towards the negative stories and stuff like that.
Okay. Wow. Okay, I did react to that. But what is this one? Hold on. Hold on, I just want to see what... I just want to see what this one is. Oh, this is an article. This is an article. Okay. I forgot that's an article. I am not reading that. That's an article. Okay. Okay, guys, so what I'm gonna do is react to one more video, and then I'm just gonna end this video, okay? So here we go.
It's no secret that Roblox has been having tension with its community for a while, especially after they added an age-restricted chat system which was for the most part flawed in several ways. And now, even other apps like Discord are planning on having that same age verification system on their platform as well. And this is not good. And I'm gonna tell you how this issue is more than just a minor inconvenience, but rather something that can put you in actual danger. And as a YouTuber that has technically made content related to both Discord and Roblox, I feel like it's important for me to explain why that's the case. But before we delve into why that's the case, we gotta understand one thing first, and that thing is being doxxed. When it comes to being online, even outside of Roblox, one of the scariest things that can ever happen to you is being doxxed. It's basically when someone reveals a person's private information, like your home address, your phone number, or your name, and having it posted online without your consent. And when that happens, this is basically like tearing down their walls on the internet. Because by having your personal information out there in the open, this leaves you exposed to all sorts of danger, like stalking, public harassment and swatting, which is when people make a false report on your address, making the police raid your house out of nowhere. And it's these incidents why people need to be careful with their privacy online. But although doxing is mostly targeted towards influencers, even ordinary people can be a victim to this as well if you're not careful enough. And to showcase just how common doxing could be, I interviewed a person who was willing to share their story of how they got doxed on Roblox. Alright, so I just want to ask you if you're familiar with doxing.
Yeah, I'm somewhat familiar with it.
I was wondering if you ever encountered anything related to doxing here on Roblox. Alright, so I just want to ask you if you're familiar with doxing.
Yeah, I'm somewhat familiar with it.
I was wondering if you ever encountered anything related to doxing here on Roblox, if that's the case. Like, have you ever seen it happen, or...
Yeah, I've seen it happen and heard it happen as well. Like, multiple times, especially when it comes to my friends.
Other than your friends, did you ever had any experience getting doxed, if that's the case, or...
I have gotten doxed before, like on this platform.
Would you mind sharing your experience then, if that's the case, or not?
Yeah, I'll share my experience. So basically, I hopped on one day on this place on like that with me and my friend. We were just like trolling around, messing around basically. Me and my friend saw this guy exploding. He would like fly around. He came up to us and like, you know, we thought he was chill. We were just like messing around with him. And he's like, oh hey, do you want to know a secret? I was like, yeah, what's up? So he's like, your name is... And I was like, how did you know that? He's like, oh, I just like know your IP address, I know where you live.
And this is a guy that you just met on the same day, right? So he literally just got that information from you on that very day.
Yeah, he just started giving me my full legal name and then just like started to state my IP address. He was trying to say like, oh, I'm gonna like send you some stuff or like leak it to everybody so everybody can see where you live and you and your friend get into your Roblox account and like hack into it and then get all your friends' IP. Kind of like sending me friend requests and I just like simply ignored it and I just left the game. During that moment, I felt very unsafe and very like cautious of being hanging out with people.
I was wondering, from that experience, I was just wondering if you have any like advice that you would give to anyone that's going through something similar, if that's the case, or...
Please be very cautious with people online, especially with the items they have. Even if they're exploiting, just be very cautious around them because they could take any information that you have on your account.
Now, with all that said, you might be wondering, what exactly does this have to do with the age verification system? In Roblox, in order for you to chat with other players online, this would require you to submit something like a government ID or a face scan in order to get that feature. And now recently, Discord is planning on having that same system as well, where in order to use certain features on its app now, it too will now be asking for your government ID and face scan as well. But the thing is, your government ID and face is very sensitive information for you to give away. But I've observed that there's a whole lot of people that have decided to put their trust on these companies with that said information. But just because these are established corporations doesn't mean that they are to be trusted. Because recently, Persona, the company that was managing the verification system for Roblox, has recently been exposed for giving away the personal information of its users to the US government. And to make things worse, Roblox wasn't necessarily the only company that used Persona, with accounts from other recognizable apps being affected by this as well. And one of those apps also happens to be Discord. Although Discord has acknowledged Persona's issue and promises to use a more reliable system, I think it just goes to show just how dangerous leaving your personal information to these companies can be, unnecessarily increasing your risk of being doxxed even more than before. So you must be wondering, why do companies like Roblox and Discord have to use this age verification feature in the first place anyway? Well, this is because of certain countries having laws like the Online Safety Act from the UK, which requires its citizens to give away some sort of identification just to be able to use social media. But the thing is, by having more of your personal information be collected from these apps, this only increases the danger of someone gaining access to that information and stealing it, which is called a data data breach. And speaking of data breach, both Roblox and Discord have had data breaches in the past. But now with how much more personal information is now being shared because of the age verification system, it has now made the threat of a data breach much more scarier than before. And this dangerous law was supposedly made for the sake of online safety, especially for children. Which is pretty ironic when you think about it, because you're literally increasing their chances of getting their identity stolen on the internet anyway. But even though social media companies are only being pressured in certain countries like Australia or in the UK, companies like Roblox and Discord are forcing this feature to become global, making age verifications not only a problem in specific countries, but rather everywhere. Up to this point, we basically talked about this problem through the perspective of Roblox and Discord. But now, I want to use this part of the video to talk about the bigger picture of what exactly is going on. You see, the thing is, Roblox and Discord are only the beginning. Because at this very moment, more and more businesses like Apple have started implementing age verification for its applications as well. Even local governments are getting involved as well, like California passing a law that requires operating systems like Windows to have some sort of age verification during account setup. And as these businesses and governments start asking more and more information from you, it really does make you wonder, was this all just about safety? Or was there a more controlling reason that was in play this whole time? In my opinion, I believe that it is important for these big companies to not normalize this invasive system in any other countries that don't require it. Because if other companies follow the footsteps of Roblox and Discord in making this age verification into a global feature, then the possibility of living without privacy is a reality that's much closer than you think.
Thanks for watching. Wow. Anyway, guys, I am just gonna go end this video, so... Wow. Wow, that was crazy. Okay, I just already did the two-step verification. It's already too late for me, so wow, I did not know about that. And so anyway, guys, I am just gonna go end this video. So wow, I might just go end this video. So yeah, that's all for today's video. So the age verification on Roblox is a bad idea on my part. Think Noodles did the two-step verification. Think Noodles did the two-step verification, which we know Think Noodles did the Think Noodles did the we know Think Noodles did the two-step verification, which I'm gonna see. Think Noodles did the two-step verification here, and the two-step verification here. So yeah. So that means Think Noodles is gonna get doxxed, if that's really a word. So anyway, guys, I'm just gonna go end this video. So if you like this video, please subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.